In 1982, Johnson & Johnson experienced one of the first major recalls in American history, when 7 people died in the Chicago area after taking extra-strength Tylenol that had been intentionally laced with cyanide. No one was ever charged or arrested for this crime, and the case remains unsolved.
See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis!
2010 was not a good year for Johnson & Johnson. In April, McNeil Consumer Healthcare, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, recalled 43 over-the-counter children's medicines, including Tylenol, Tylenol Plus, Motrin, Zyrtec, and Benadryl. The company claimed that there was a high concentration in the active ingredients in each of these products. Over 12 countries were included in the recall. In May, the FDA discovered a form of bacteria on children's liquid pain relievers that is resistant to common antibacterial medications. In August of 2010, another subsidiary recalled its hip prosthesis products from hospitals because they would all inevitably fail, which apparently means a few things. Metal from the implant wearing off over time would cause tissue death surrounding the implant, and ions from the metals used to make the implant would get into the patient's bloodstream and spinal fluid. Despite what some popular TV shows might make you believe, this will not make you a bitter yet lovable and brilliant doctor.
Me, I'm a freak. I get off on not being in pain. That and chocolate-covered marshmallow bunnies.
In 2013, J&J was ordered to pay a man in Montana over $8 million in damages for complications caused by the hip replacement, which is also the most exciting thing to ever happen in Montana. This is one of more than 10,000 lawsuits related to this recall, and some lawyers estimate that this recall could cost the company billions to resolve. Still want to take some Tylenol? Well, in early 2011, the company had to recall more bottles of Tylenol because they smelled of an odor associated with a chemical used to treat the pallets they are delivered on. In 2010, a group of shareholders sued the company for failing to prevent several major legal actions made within the company since 1990, including bribing, manufacturing problems, marketing for issues that were unapproved, and failing to list adverse effects. Several courts around the country found Johnson & Johnson guilty for illegally marketing the drug Risperdal. They were told by the FDA not to market the drug as being safe for elderly patients, but they did it anyway, which is why I'm nominating J&J to be honorary members of NWA.
Coming straight from the underground.
In 2007, J&J sued the Red Cross for using the Red Cross symbol that they owned the trademark for, even though both companies had used the symbol with no issue for over the last 100 years. I guess J&J has never seen the Swiss flag? This year, a woman from Indiana experienced an extreme reaction to Tylenol that caused burns on 40% of her body, and she is still fighting to retain eyesight. Johnson & Johnson had not previously warned consumers of this potential but very rare reaction. This incident has caused the FDA to call for additional warnings to be printed on future products. Also, 150 people die each year from taking too much Tylenol because the difference between a safe amount and a dangerous amount is very slim. And the FDA has done very little to warn the public. I'll wait while you throw out the rest of your Tylenol. 2 chemicals considered toxic to small children have been discovered in the Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo. I'm counting that for 2 cents. J&J has also had some issues with their surgical equipment. Last year, J&J had to recall surgical instruments from hospitals used to cut large cancerous masses out of patients and perform hysterectomies. The device was recalled because it could actually cause the cancer to spread. The company called it a worldwide market withdrawal, and I call it the devil's cancer wand. And finally, several women living in St. Louis and New Jersey have sued J&J because the talcum powder that they've been using on a daily basis puts them at a higher risk of ovarian cancer. According to their lawsuit, several studies dating back to 1982 support their claim. So while other companies and research facilities are trying to cure cancer, it kinda seems like Johnson & Johnson are trying to spread it.